Do hardwired carbon monoxide and smoke detectors expire?
They usually have a lifespan of about maybe 8 to 10 years. And at that rate, you really want to start testing them more frequently to make sure that they're responding to the test. Um, if you have a smoke or carbon monoxide detector that's chirping all the time, even when you change the batteries, or it has a yellow or red light and it's looking old and not responding to a test, it's probably time to change it.
Do smoke detectors ever look old? Like, do they turn yellow or do they show signs on the exterior that they're aging?
Yeah, just like any, really the plastic that they come with and also the life expectancy can start showing that it's towards its end when you see some yellow coloration on your smoke detector or your CO detector.
Okay. So when it
Yeah.
when it chirps all the time, even if you change the battery, is that a sign that there's something going on, or what's going on with that nonstop chirping?
Yeah, so even if you replace the battery and it keeps on chirping and you reset it and it's still waking you up at night, the best idea is to go ahead and replace it.
Okay, and if someone has a smoke alarm that keeps going off for no reason, is there an issue in the installation, or is it oftentimes an issue with the age or something that has to be replaced?
Yeah, the wiring is pretty straightforward on the wired in smoke detectors and carbon monoxide detectors. And with your battery, it could be a sign of replacing your battery. We all know that chirping noise every once in a while is indicator of a battery replacement that's needed. So if you go ahead and go through that and make sure that your wiring is right and your batteries are changed and it's still chirping, then you probably have a malfunctioning CO or smoke detector that you want to replace.
In Colorado, where are smoke detectors required by law?
So that really depends on your jurisdiction and your building department. Here in El Paso County, they require them to be within 15 feet of every bedroom. And also in Pueblo, for example, Pueblo County, they're required to be in every bedroom, and they have a certain position that they need to be in from the roof, right? So smoke rises, and so you need to have your your smoke detectors up top by the roof in a certain position.
So apart from those places where they're required by law, would you ever suggest any other places that someone should install one?
Yeah, so you should have your smoke detectors up high, right? Up in the ceiling or within a foot of the ceiling on a wall. And for example, in my house, I have one in every bedroom, and then I have in the basement and in the hallway 15 feet from every bedroom. And your CO detectors should be down low, right? Carbon monoxide actually tends to stay low. So you want it within maybe a foot to high as 2 feet from your floor. So sometimes you'll see the ones that are just on the wall, or sometimes you see the plug-in ones. Just depends on what you want to have in your home.
So smoke detectors and carbon monoxide detectors are two separate units.
They are. They are. So sometimes we have combination smoke and CO detector units. And really here at Smith Plumbing and Heating, we tend to stay away from those. Why? Because smoke rises and CO kind of stays down. And so it's kind of counterintuitive to have them both on the same position in your home. So, I mean, by the manufacturer, they do work, but it's just the best bet to have both split up, right? You have one that's down low for the CO, and then you have a smoke detector up high.
If you have a CO detector on the ceiling and it sets off the alarm, you're probably already drowning in CO, right?
It could be, yeah,
That's
yeah. It could be that you're taking in higher levels than you should, and having them down low avoid that from happening, prevent that from happening. Yeah.
Okay. And so where should carbon monoxide specifically be installed? Where would there be a leak, or where would you want to monitor those levels?
Anywhere where you have gas appliances and natural gas going into your home, you want to make sure that you have a CO detector in that same bedroom. So if you have a utility bedroom with a utility room with a furnace and a natural gas water heater, you want to make sure that you have a CO detector right in that vicinity.
How long would it take to swap out all of the detectors in a house, a normal sized house?
It's fairly quick if you don't have them wired in and they're just the screw-on battery powered CO and smoke detectors. Probably the installation of each, just one by one would probably take you about 5 to 10 minutes.